Hey guys, I moved to Tyler, Texas about 3 months ago, and here are 10 things that you should know about Tyler, Texas / things that I've learned while being here. So, here we go. Tyler is a big, small town. Everything you really need is here in Tyler. But it's not insane traffic to where you pull your hair out because you're commuting 2 hours every day to work. That is unless you live in Tyler and work in Dallas, which apparently a lot of people actually do. So instead of in traffic the whole time, you just have 2 hours of straight highway, which it's a pretty good highway getting there until you get to Dallas, but you know, Dallas is crazy. There are a lot of nice cars around Tyler. Tyler's by no means a poor town. There's definitely some money here. That's because many people commute. Okay, now back to Tyler. It has friendly squirrels.
Wish I was back in Texas.
If you watch the movie Bernie, which I still have not, but I've had people recommend it to me, that it kind of tells the little bit of the different sections of Texas.
San Antonio, that's where the Tex meets the Mex, like the food.
Well, the east part of Texas is what they call the beginning of the South, and I kind of find that to be true. I mean, of course, they call it life behind the pine curtains, but which is also true because there's pine trees. It is very pretty. It makes for a pretty sight if you like pine trees. But I find people here are polite, not friendly, like the Midwest. Midwest is like, oh, they're all the friendly people. But I feel like this being the start of the South, people are polite. There's a subtle difference between friendly and polite, and yeah. And then there's Broadway, which I like to describe as a leaf. It's like a vein that goes through the, well, that one's kind of an ugly leaf. Let's get a prettier leaf. Broadway is the main road through Tyler, and all the other streets just connect to it, so you'll connect to Broadway eventually. And if Broadway is like the vein, then the roses are like the freckles. Roses are everywhere. No wonder it's called the Rose City. Down every single street there is rose bushes in the middle. And you don't have to live here very long to find out what people's favorite places to eat are. Because if you're on Broadway, which is 3 lanes, and you pass by Chick-fil-A, Raising Cane's, or Andy's, it will become a 2-lane road because people will back up out of the parking lot drive-thrus, and the drive-thru extends out into the road. So let's go this way. And yeah, so you'll know when to avoid those spots, and you just know not to drive on that 3rd lane. You just drive in the middle too if you don't want to go to Chick-fil-A, Raising Cane's, or Andy's. And finally, number 10. Yes, Tyler is known for its roses, but I think underneath the sign of City of Roses or Welcome to Tyler, they should put Home of the Uis. Everybody here does a Uis ever since that they put a little concrete median off of Broadway. So I found that out one time leaving Walmart. I tried to drive straight across and there was a median, and luckily we saw it last second, so we turned and didn't hit the median. So there's a median and there's a lot of Uis in Tyler. So those are 10 things to know about Tyler and 10 things that I found out while living here in Tyler. And so far, I've liked it here. If you're thinking about moving to Tyler, Texas, a lot of people are, but you know, it still has the Texas-y flavor.
Mamas, tell all your babies, don't mess with Texas.